The following contest is a steel cage match and is for the SmackDown Women's Championship.
It's boss time! Here comes Sasha! Sasha Banks has made a great deal of history here in WWE. Competed in the first ever women's Hell in a Cell match, multiple-time Raw Women's Champion. Corey, I don't understand what your issues are with Sasha Banks. She's one of the all-time greats. You ever talk to her? She's intolerable. Or he's just jealous. He wishes he had half the bling that Sasha has. It's Little Miss Bliss! Five feet of fury. The first woman to ever capture the SmackDown and Raw Women's Championships, Alexa Bliss, the goddess of WWE. Multi-time women's champion. Yeah, she's not afraid to remind you either. What an incredible career so far.
Introducing the challenger from Boston, Massachusetts, Sasha Banks. Introducing the champion from Columbus, Ohio, the SmackDown Women's Champion, Alexa Bliss.
Don't go anywhere. When you pair up Sasha Banks and Alexa Bliss, it becomes a clash of egos. Two women who believe all the attention should be on them.
Yeah, the difference is Alexa Bliss doesn't need to beg for attention like Sasha does. Eyes just naturally gravitate to a goddess, whereas a boss is someone you try to avoid on a daily basis.
Do you get paid to say this stuff?
Impactful slam! From behind, schoolboy from behind.
And Sasha Banks pops the shoulder up.
Not yet, too early.
She may be one of the WWE's smallest superstars, but Alexa Bliss has proven herself dangerous in the ring. Byron, what strategy should a competitor use against Little Miss Bliss?
Well, Michael, as you mentioned, Bliss is the smallest woman competing in WWE, and you have to use your size advantage against Alexa. Keep her grounded, and you won't get hit by Twisted Bliss or insult to injury.
Earlier in this matchup, Byron gave me his insight into a strategy against Alexa Bliss. Now, I have to ask Corey, what do you think the key to beating Bliss would be?
You know, normally I'd be insulted by you asking Saxton about wrestling strategy before me, but I gotta say, there aren't too many ways to beat the goddess. Even if you ground her, she still has that bodybuilder strength to knock you out.
In control here, swinging neck breaker.
Textbook.
Alexa Bliss has plenty of championship reigns to her name, but she's done it at the expense of the many former friends she's left in her wake.
Oh, boo-hoo, friends.
She's turning the tables.
They ain't turned yet. Still got some work to do.
Drop kick.
Oh, right in the back. Oh.
Boom, what impact.
You guys discussed Bliss's broken friendships before, and I have to list them out. She dumped Blake and Murphy on NXT, she disrespected Mickie James after bringing her to SmackDown, and she only used Nia Jax on Raw.
Saxton, you fail to see the common thread for every superstar you just mentioned. Each one of them should be grateful that Bliss brought them fame and fortune. It's not her fault they couldn't hold their end of the bargain without the goddess.
Oh, the back of the neck.
She's definitely energized, but she'd better make sure she saves something for later. There's a certain feeling that comes over the combatants in a steel cage match once they hear the door close and see the official lock it. A superstar must know that their body is going to be thrown against the steel, that their face will most likely be raked across the cage, and that anything is legal in this environment.
You spoke about this earlier. She might have it.
The champ on the defensive now. This title defense is starting to take it out of her, guys.
It looks like she's in a tremendous amount of pain right now, guys. But give her credit. She's not backing down. Yeah, she's getting after it, showing great energy.
Oh, from behind.
Oh, wow.
Shoulders down, is it enough?
Sasha Banks quickly getting the shoulder up.
Not yet. We talk about how important stipulations are in a steel cage match. If superstars sign a contract where the only way to win is escape the cage and have both your feet touch the floor, the competitors must have a plan. Especially since you have to be comfortable trying to escape through the cage door as you do climbing over the top of the cage and vice versa.
All the way up and around the world. Corey, you touched on something moments ago that's so important for the combatants in a steel cage match to remember. A superstar must be able to think offensively to figure out how they're going to escape the cage. They must think defensively at the same time so they can prevent their opponent from getting out of the cage. She counters before it's too late. Seems like Sasha Banks is losing ground.
The challenger's championship aspirations are beginning to fade.
I really expected much more from her here tonight. I'm pretty shocked to see her absorb so much punishment.
Well, she's been able to stay close to her opponent throughout this entire match, but this might just be where her luck runs out.
Alexa Bliss has had an unbreakable grip on women's championship since joining the main.
Alexa Bliss, not done.
And two from the goddess with insult to injury.
Now that's what I call making a statement. Sasha Banks is in a
Beautiful technique.
Wow, she's found her way all the way back here.
This is a grueling championship match. Nobody wants to lose this opportunity.
Nailed it.
You're not going to win many matches absorbing punishment like that.
Harsh impact.
Now let's just hope Banks has enough stamina to pull through. Nailed it.
Alexa Bliss has taken on a lot of damage. I'm not sure how much more she can take.
The champ desperately needs to find a way to create some space for herself.
You can't help but think that this is the end of the road for her here tonight. I mean, she's flat out of gas out there.
I don't know how these superstars are doing it right now.
Look out!
Taking on any more damage here could very well mean the beginning of the end. This is a grueling championship match. Nobody wants to lose this opportunity.
This is a grueling championship match. Nobody wants to lose this opportunity.
This is a grueling championship match. Nobody wants to lose this opportunity.
Ooh, what impact. Boom!
Oh, nasty impact.
Oh, man, she's rolling now.
And it's Alexa Bliss with the reversal.
Boom, what impact!
Look at this.
Alexa is playing to the crowd instead of handling her business here.
Both these superstars appear to be operating on fumes here, guys.
I don't know about you guys, but it looks to me like these superstars are on their last legs here.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
Beautiful technique.
Look at the look in her eyes. She's in the zone now.
These superstars wearing the wounds right now of what has been an absolutely thrilling matchup.
You gotta believe this one's over.
This is a grueling championship match. Nobody wants to lose this opportunity.
Oh, man!
Ouch. Hey, Byron, just like you.
Grunt. Oh, man, the champ looks absolutely out of it right now.
This is a grueling championship match. Nobody wants to lose this opportunity.
Harsh impact.
Ooh! Oof! Boom, what impact! This might be it!
Oh, my.
Nailed it.
A minor miracle might be needed to overcome this beating.
She dodges that one.
Alexa's just plain scary when she gets going like this.
You gotta believe this one's over. I can't believe this one's still going on, especially after the beating that's been delivered tonight. I don't know how much more damage one person can take. I don't care how tough you are. What a title defense.
Well, guys, we thought that steel cage match was going to be a great one, but this was more than I even hoped for.
Look at her go.
That's the kind of match that makes me proud to be here at ringside. Action from the opening bell and a finish people won't soon forget. Tough to top that one, folks. We were lucky to be here to witness a match filled with technical prowess, amazing moves, and seemingly non-stop action.
SmackDown Women's Champion, Alexa Bliss.
Wow, aggressions were certainly at an all-time high during that steel cage match.
When you get a one-on-one match like that, you hate to see one of them come up short. Well, that's just the harsh reality of it.
And as we expected, WWE Extreme Rules has been a brutal evening.